I strongly believe that we are all equal.
Girls, they get to tertiary education is already too late.
And just talk to me like a person who works in tech.
We lack women role model.
I think every one of us needs to start cleaning up this toxic mentality.
I actually think that now is the best time ever to be a female entrepreneur.
Just go ahead and bullshit through it.
I think the first thing that you don't know is that you have to do everything. And when you are a founder, you really need to pitch. You need to be a leader, you need to be operative, you need to be resilient, you need to be you need to know everything about investment, about contracts. So it's really something that is 360, and there's something you're good at and something you need to learn.
I think all startups has very similar challenges, you build a team, you have to make sure that you have right people around you to work together. Cash is always the problem as well, so you have to make sure that you can collect the funds to do it, and then off you go.
The main challenge for me was to learn about a number of topics that were new to me. I was learning about finance, I was learning about commercial development, about strategy. Faced with a new challenge, I tend to want to educate myself.
I actually think that men and women have very different strengths, but I think they are complementary.
I tend to rely on individuals rather than genders.
I think that men and women, we have different skills and different strengths in general, so we are different, and that's important. So what we lack sometimes in organizations and entrepreneurship is this diversity. So there is a mix of competencies that we bring on the table. We need to be empowered to stay at this table and to have a voice.
I think most of the differences are driven by culture, but I strongly believe that we are all equal and we have to keep on that thinking.
And in terms of what's my most important achievement as a woman in tech, I think my most important achievement as a person in tech is that I'm seeing the impact of my work not just in the form of how many users can I get, but what's the overall impact of my work on society. I hope we get to a point where people stop asking me what is your one achievement as a woman in tech or what's your one problem as a woman in tech, and just talk to me like a person who works in tech.
I have the ability to tell other girls that they can be comfortable in a work like that. Even though most of my college are men, I'm comfortable and I'm safe, and that's a pretty good thing to say.
Be able to choose the career that I wanted and choose the role that I've wanted to take in each of my career development steps.
I actually think that now is the best time ever to be a female entrepreneur and female in STEM.
Society and industry can launch initiatives like Girls in Tech, and in the end it rests with individuals.
The giving voice to women who are working in technology is going to be a brand new opportunity for society, for making up for all the mistakes that has been made to women through history. So having female voices is having all the voices that have been shut down before.
We need to change that mindset because girls, they get to tertiary education is already too late. So this needs to start at home with every family unit, to encourage more girls to go into science and technology. And the second thing is also that I think there's a lot of toxic in the pipeline, but yet because of this mindset that has been in the pipe, polluting the pipe for so many generations, I think every one of us needs to start cleaning up this toxic mentality. Is the first step. It's the first step to improvement.
Learn as early as possible the methodological way of thinking.
We lack women role model. So I use social media to denounce this, point it out that if we are not able to provide a women model to young girls, that will never happen.
I would give myself advice to actually not be afraid of anything, just go for it.
First, I think I would raise money before. And what I've learned is that it's important to have the security at the beginning, to have the power to impulse something. So maybe to my younger self, I will say, don't be shy.
Advise myself to participate in Girls in Tech earlier, much earlier.
We don't mind if it is a girl or boy. And the only things that I can say that follow your passion and do it in the best manner.
take it easy. It's not a big deal if everything is not perfect.
Just go ahead and bullshit through it. In terms of perception, it's important not to appear weak or insecure when all you need is more facts, and you still have time to get those, and it doesn't mean you need to disappear.